Cognizant to the needs of our learners, parents, and teachers, the Department of Education provided us with powerful tools for productivity that will allow us to foster critical thinking skills, problem-solving skills, communication and collaboration skills to be compassionate, responsible global citizens. Join us and discover new ideas in our series of professional development training program with the ICTS Edtech Unit and Microsoft Education Philippines. Together, we will equip our learners and empower our fellow educators for a dynamic future. Para sa bata, para sa bayan, at para sa guro. Sulong Edukalidad.
Magandang araw, Sir Wilbur po, at your service. Narito ang ETUlay upang gabayan ka sa inyong pag-aaral upang lubos na maunawaan ang iba't ibang paksa o subject. Ang ETUlay ay isang free online tutorial class na pinangungunahan ng ICTS Educational Technology Unit sa pamumuno ni Undersecretary Elaine Del B. Pascua. Ang programang ito ay hindi lamang para sa mga bata, kundi ito rin ay magsisilbing gabay sa mga magulang at mga guro kung paano nila ituturo o gagabayan sa bawat asignatura ang kanilang mga anak o mga estudyante. Sa kasalukuyan, ang self-learning module mula sa rehiyon ng Calabarzon at kilala sa tawag na pivot ang ginagamit sa ating ETUlay online class. Kaya ano pang hinihintay ninyo? Ihanda na ang inyong mga ballpen o lapis, papel o kwaderno at samahan kaming itulay ang pagkatuto para sa bawat batang Pilipino. Sama-sama tayong magtutulungan para malampasan ang mga hamon sa panahong ito. Halina't matuto kasama ang inyong online tutor sa oras na ito.
Ayan. So, good afternoon sa mga grade 7 learners natin, sa mga viewers natin, sa mga kasamahan nating guro, at sa mga magulang po na nakasubaybay sa atin. So, shout out muna po sa mga viewers, kay Joren Cabildo, Ana Teres Apostol, ayan, watching from Natividad High School, kay Ashley Garcia from also Natividad High School, okay, kay Joshua Passion. So, ano yon? Lalo National High School, so Cagayan, Region 2. Good afternoon din po kay Zane Dinglasan. Ayan. Gino Gonzalez. Good afternoon po. So, ayan. Last week ay wala sa Teacher Rose Ann kasi may inasikaso lamang ako sa school. Ayan. Good afternoon, Joren Cabildo. Cassandra Camille Ramirez. Okay. So, ayan. Pero ngayon, ito na ulit si Tutor Rose Ann. Okay. So, ngayon tayo ay nasa week 3 na ng quarter 4. At ang ating lesson for today ay about sa frequency distribution. But, before that, so tingnan nga muna natin kung ano yung natutunan natin last week. Ano yung mga natutunan natin? Gathering data, tungkol sa pag-gather ng data. So we have different mode sa pag-collect ng data. Sige nga, magbigay tayo ng isa sa mga sa natandaan natin from last week. Okay, good afternoon din po kay Pierre Lehi Fermin. Kay Glyceril Lapira and Maynard Yap Bautista. Ayan. So last time, di ba, yung gathering or collecting data. So meron tayong different modes of or different ways sa pag-gather ng data. Sabi ni Joshua Passion, taking measurements. Yes. O yun ang isa nating way ng pag-gather ng data. What else? Yes, conducting surveys. It can be what? Online or, yes, conducting surveys. Ayan. So, pwede yung online or face-to-face. Diba? So, by means of questionnaires, sa pagbibigay ng questionnaires. Lang ha? Okay. Oh, what else? Reading statistical publication. Yes, ayan, sabi ni Joshua Passion. Okay, so pwede yan sa mga na-publish na or unpublished. For example, sa mga thesis, ayan. So pwede tayong kumuha doon. O kaya naman sa mga na-publish na sa books or sa mga newspapers and so on and so forth. Okay, and also, what else? Ano pa yung isa nating hindi nababanggit? Na mode yung observation. Okay, so by means of observation, nakakapag-conduct din tayo ng gathering of data. Good afternoon din kay Lezery Dupaya, watching from Lalo National High School, SDO Cagayan. Ayan. Good afternoon din po kay Angela Gabriel. Okay, so again, tayo ngayon ay nasa week 3 of quarter 4, frequency distribution. So after ng pag-gather natin ng data or nakapag-collect na tayo ng data, ano naman ang gagawin natin? So dito napapasok si frequency distribution. So again, by the way, I am your tutor Rose Ann. So lagi tayong magsama-sama every Friday, 1:40 o 1:35 na nag-start tayo to 2:20 p.m. And live pa rin tayong napapanood sa DepEd YouTube channel, sa DepEd FB page, DepEd Edtech Unit, and DepEd Philippines, DepEd tayo. Ayan. Okay, our objectives for today: enumerate the steps in constructing frequency distribution table, organize data using frequency distribution table, and explain the importance of frequency distribution table in analyzing the data gathered. So sabi ko nga, after gathering data, dito papasok si frequency distribution. Dito natin i-organize, okay? Iaayos natin yung na-collect nating data. Okay, so ano ba yung tinatawag natin na frequency? Okay, when we say frequency, it is how often something occurs. Okay? And when we say frequency distribution table, ito naman yung arrangement of data. Okay, arrangement of data in which the measurement of each element and the number of times of occurrence or the frequency of observation. So, diyan natin iniayos yung data. So, gagamitin natin yung kanilang frequency or yung kanilang bilang. Okay, bilang ng occurrence nila. Okay, watching from Natividad High School, Janelle Balsacao, Sean Patrick, Mayan, Angel Frugal, Catlea Soriano. Okay, good afternoon po sa lahat. Okay. Okay, when we say frequency distribution table, it can be ungrouped data or ungrouped frequency distribution table. Okay, it is constructed when there are only few observations or if the data set contains only few possible values. So yung ungrouped frequency distribution table, ginagamit natin to kapag kakaunti lang naman yung data, okay, naaayusin natin, na na-collect natin. Okay? Kung kaunti lamang siya. And then, we also have the group FDT or Group Frequency Distribution Table. Okay? It is constructed when there is a large number of observations and when the data set involves many possible values. So, kapag naman group data or group frequency distribution table, ginagamit naman to kapag marami tayong numbers of data. Okay? Especially, FDT ay ginagamit especially kapag ang data natin ay quantitative. Ibig sabihin, numbers. Okay? Numerical ang ating data. Okay? So again, ang FDT can be ungrouped or group data. Okay, good afternoon din kay Sabrina Joyce Del Valle. Ayan. From San Francisco Integrated National High School. So, simulan natin kay ungrouped data, ungrouped frequency distribution table. So, paano ba ang paggawa o pag-construct ng frequency distribution table? Okay, for example, tally marks are often used to make a frequency distribution table. For example, Sam's team has scored the following numbers of goals in recent games. So, these are the scores, okay, ng team ni Sam. Ayan, ito yung mga sumusunod data. Ito daw yung kanilang naging score. So, gagawa natin siya ng frequency distribution table. So, paano ba ang paggawa ng FET? Ito ay for ungroup ha. Simulan natin to for ungroup. So, we're going to construct 3 columns. So, first is for the score. Ito. For the tally mark and then the frequency. Okay, umpisa natin sa first column, yung score. Ano ba ilalagay natin dito? Ang ilalagay natin dito, yung observed values. Ano ba yung numbers na nakikita natin sa data? Sige nga, ano yung mga numbers na makikita natin sa data? Paki-comment nga po. Lorraine Ann Atabay, good afternoon po. From okay, so what are the observed values? Sabi ni Joren Cabildo, 231. Si Zane Dinglasan, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 3, may nagbigay ng 3. Si Catlea Soriano, 1 naman. Angel Frugal, 2, 1, 3, 4, 5. Catlea Soriano, 3. Yes. So yun yung mga observed values natin. So lalagay lang natin sila. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Ayan. Once lang natin sila ilalagay. Okay? For tally mark, o tally, the second column naman tayo, ang gagawin natin, for every occurrence ng bawat number na to, ng observed values natin, maglalagay tayo ng tally mark. Okay? So, simulan natin kay 2. Ayan si 2. So, we have 2. The next is 3. So, maglagay tayo ng 3. 1. And then 2, 1, okay, so 3, 2, 3, then 4, 5, 4, 2, then 2, and lastly is 3. Ayan. So, yan yung gagawin natin sa tally mark, sa second column. Okay. Then next, for the third column, so bibilangin natin yung tally. Okay. And then, lalagay natin sa frequency. So, for the observed value for the score 1, ilang beses siya nag-occur? So, we have 1, 2. So, the frequency of 1 is 2. Okay? Kasunod po ba? Okay, for the score of 2, nag-occur siya ng 5. Okay, so the frequency is 5. Okay? Then 3, for the score of 3, from the data, nag-occur siya ng 4 times. Okay, so the frequency is 4. Okay? And then for the score of 4, it occurs twice, 2 beses. At yung score ng 5 naman, 1 beses siya nag-occur. Okay, sa frequency natin, i-total nga po natin. Ano ang total ng frequency natin? Sige nga, paki-total. Paki-total po. Ayan. Okay, salamat sa mga sumasagot ha, sa mga nagko-comment down. Okay, how about the total frequency, total of the frequency? Ilan ito? Pag inad lahat, wait lang ha, ang daming nagpa-pop up. Okay, so sabi ni Zane Dinglasan, 14. Sabrina Joyce, Del Valle, Lorraine Ann Atabay, 14. Yes. So the total number of frequency or N is 14. Ayan. So, yung 14 na yon, dapat ito rin yung bilang. Okay? Ito yung bilang ng data natin. So we have 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So, 14 ang elements ng ating data. So, kapag ka ang frequency nyo, yung total number of frequency nyo ay hindi nagtali dito sa bilang ng data natin, so baka meron kayong na-miss na isang data. Okay, so ito yung FDT or Frequency Distribution Table for Ungrouped data. So ganyan yung paggawa o pag-construct ng Ungrouped Frequency Distribution Table. Okay? Okay, another example. These are the numbers of notebooks sold at the local shop over the last 10 days. Okay, so let us construct frequency distribution table. So again, we have 3 columns. So first is for the notebook sold, tally, and then frequency. So what are the observed values from the data? Ano ba yung mga observed values natin? Sige nga, paki-comment. Ano yung mga ilalagay natin under the notebook sold? So sabi ni Catlea Soriano, 20, 22, 18, 23, and 25. How about the others? Agree ba kayo sa sagot ni Catlea? So again, we have 20, 22, 18, 23, and 25. Okay, so Zane Ding Lasan, 18, 20, 22, 23, and 25. Okay, so again, we have 18, 20, 22, 23, and 25. Okay, next. For tally marks. Anak, nakikita ka. Doon ka na. Oh, doon ka na. Mamaya. Sige, mamaya. Ayan, meron tayong commercial. So, okay. So, for tally mark, again, so for every occurrence, maglalagay lang tayo ng mark sa second column. So, we have first number, we have 22. So, let's have a mark here. And then, 20, 18, 23, 20. Next is 25. And then 22. 22. Robin, nakikita ka. We have 20. Wait lang. Okay, we have 20 here. Saan na ba ako? 20 and 18. Ayan. Okay, next, for the frequency, we're going to count the tally mark. Okay, so for 18, we have 2. For the 20 notebooks sold, we have 4. And then for 22, twice siya nag-occur. And then for 23, once lang. And then also for 25. Okay, so paki-total nga. What's the total frequency? Okay, ilan ang frequency natin? Total frequency? Okay, so we have Catlea Soriano 10, Leslie Dupaya, Angel Frugal. Yes, so we have 10. So kapag inad natin silang lahat, we have 10. And also, yung numbers of elements natin sa data ay 10 also. Okay, so ito yung paggawa ng FDT for Ungrouped. Okay, how about for group data? Okay. Again, ang ungroup, yung kanina natin ginawa, ginagamit siya kapag ka ang data naman natin ay kakaunti lamang. Okay? How about pagka ganito karami? Okay? Ganito kadami ang elements ng data natin. So, ang gagamitin na natin dito ay yung group. Okay? Frequency distribution for group data. Okay? Example, the data represents the ages of 20 women when each had a boyfriend. Construct a frequency distribution with 5 classes. Okay, 5 classes daw yung gagamitin natin. Okay, so what are the steps in constructing group frequency distribution table? Okay, so first, we have to find the range. Okay, so ano naman yung range? Ano ba yung tinatawag nating range? Range is the highest data minus the lowest data. So when we say range or R, it is the highest data, okay, minus the lowest data from our data or highest element in the lowest. Okay, so from our data, ano ba yung pinakamataas? Okay, ano yung pinakamataas nating observed values? So sabi ni Zane Dinglasan, 27 minus 13. So 27 ang highest natin. Okay, so 27 minus the lowest data or lowest value from the data, which is 13. So 27 minus 13, yes, that would be 14. So the range is 14. Okay, next. Number 2, step 2, decide the number of group or classes. So dahil given naman sa ating example, it says that construct a group of group frequency distribution with 5 classes. So gagamitin natin as 5 classes. Okay, next. Divide the range by the number of desired classes to find the class width. Okay, so for the class width, okay, we have to divide the range, which is 14, divided by the number of group or classes, which is 5. Okay, so 14 divided by 5. 14 divided by 5 is what? 2.8, sabi po ni Joshua Passion, or 3. Okay, so that would be 2.8. So, ang class width natin, kailangan ay whole number. So, ira-round off lang natin ang 2.8 and that would be 3. So, ito yung gagamitin nating class width. Okay, number 4. The fourth step, hindi natin siya masyadong makita. Ayan. Okay, so for the fourth step, construct the classes or class intervals. Okay, so class interval is defined by a lower limit and an upper limit. So ano ba yung tinatawag nating upper and lower limit? So lower limit refers to the smallest data value that can be included in a class. And upper limit naman is the largest data value that can be included in a class. Okay, so for group data, we will use 2 columns. So class interval or the class limits and the frequency. So kanina ang sabi natin, ang class width natin ay 3. Okay? So we're going to start with the lowest. Okay, yung lowest value from the data, which is 13. Okay. Ito yung lower limit natin. Okay, so from this class, 13. Okay, so up to what? 13 to what? So sabi natin, ang class width natin ay 3. Okay? So, paano natin siya bibilangin? So 13, counted si 13, 14, 15. So 13 to 15 ang first class natin. Okay? Next, 16, 17, 18. Okay? Laging counted yung lower limit. Okay? Next, 19, 20, 21. So that would be 19 to 21 for the third class. Okay, the For class is 22 to, 22 to what? 22 to, what is the upper limit for the fourth class? Sige nga, paki-comment. 22 to, yes, we have 22 to 24. Sabi ni Catlea Soriano. Zane Dinglasan, ayan. And then, we have 25 to 27. Okay, so we have 5 classes. Okay, mag-i-stop na tayo dito sa 25 to 27. Okay, since ang highest na value from the data is 27. Okay, so the lower limit sa first class ay 13. Ang upper limit naman ay 15. Ito ang mga upper limit sa mga bawat klase. Ito naman ang lower limit. Okay, how about for the frequency? Yung frequency naman natin, bibilangin natin from the data yung mga pasok by each class. So for example, 13 to 15. Bilangin natin yung 13 to 15. Ilan yung numbers from the data 13 to 15? So, bilangin natin. We have 1, 2, 3. 3 lang ba? So, we have 1, 2, 3. So, we have 3, 4, 13 to 15. Okay, next. 16 to 18. So, bibilangin natin 16 to 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Meron pa ba? Sige nga, pakiano ako kung tama ba. Baka naduduling lang si Tutor Rose Ann. 16 to 18, we have 11. Pakitignan nga, sige nga. Sabi ni Joshua, saan na siya? Joshua Sorian, Passion, 11 daw. Ayan. So, tama naman pala. Okay, next. 19 to 21. Sige nga po, pakibilang. 19 to 21. Nakikita ba sa screen? Okay, 19 to 21. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, saan pa? 13, 14. Okay, Joshua Passion, ang bilis naman. Oh, ang bilis niyang makabilang. So, sabi ay 14. Angel Frugal, 14. Yes. So, we have 14. 19 to 21, 14. How about 22 to 24? 22 to 24? Pakibilang nga. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tama bilang ni Tutor Rose Ann? 7 ba? 22 to 24? Zane Dinglasan, 7. Okay, so tama naman pala. Okay. Rian Antoinette. So 7. Leslie Dupaya, Catlea Soriano. So we have 7. How about 25 to 27? 25 to 27. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5. Okay, total natin. Okay, paki-total nga. Total frequency natin, we have. Sige nga, paki-total po ang frequency natin. Dapat sakto din siya sa bilang ng values natin from our data. So the total frequency is what? Angel Frugal, Zane Dinglasan, Joshua Passion. So we have 40 as total frequency. Ayan. So yan yung paggawa natin ng frequency distribution table for group. Okay? Group frequency distribution table. Ayan. So, salamat sa mga nag-comment. Yes. So, 40 dapat ay magtatali siya sa bilang ng values natin from our data, which is also 40. Okay, next. The following is a list of shoe sizes of 35 boys. Okay, so ito daw ay list ng mga sizes ng sapatos ng 35 boys. So let us construct FDT for group data. So we have here shoe sizes. And then this one is for frequency or simply F. Okay, again, the range. What is the highest value from our data? So we have 8 minus the lowest. Okay, lowest value from the data, which is 2. Tama ba si teacher? 2 nga ba? Okay, which is 2. So 8 minus 2, that would be 6. Okay, so 6 is our range. Okay, next. So, for the class width, okay, so class width natin, so since kung mapapansin nyo, masyadong halos magkadikit lang, hindi malayo yung agwat ni highest and the lowest. Okay, lowest observed value natin. Choose tayo ng ating class width. So, let's say we have 3. Number of classes natin ay 3. Okay, number of classes natin. Number of classes. Okay, the class interval, okay, is what? So we have 8 divided by 3. And what is 8 divided by 3? I mean 6. This one is supposed to be 6. Sorry, this one is 6. 6 divided by 3, that would be 2. Okay. Ayun. O, so, natama pala nila ako ni Joshua Passion, Cedric Vince, Angela Gabriel, Joren Cabildo. Okay. So, we have 2. Okay. So, gawa na natin siya ng class interval niya. So, simulan natin from the lowest, which is 2. So, again, counted si lower limit. Counted lagi si lower limit natin. Okay, so we have 2, then 3. So, the first class is from 2 to 3. Okay? Wait lang na. Wait lang na. Narinig ka dito, okay? Oo nga, mamaya. Oh, ayan. Later na, ha? Okay. Okay, sorry for the interruption. Okay, so for the first class, we have 2 to 3. Okay, so next class is 4 to 5. Okay. Next, we have 6 to 7 and then 8 to 9. So, stop na tayo dito since the highest observed value from the data is only 3. So, pwede na tayo mag-stop dito. Okay, next, let us count the frequency from the first class, 2 to 3. Okay, from 2 to 3, so let us count. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I right? Is it 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wala na ba? Okay, so we have 5. Next, second class. Oo.
Mabili na ako, ha?
Meron na. Kasama kay ate. Okay. Second class, for 4 to 5. Oh, let us count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Am I right? 19? So, tingnan natin. 19. Ayan. Ang dami na nag-comment ng 19. Ayan. So, thank you sa mga nakikibilang sa akin, okay? So, next, for the third class, how about for the third class? 6 to 7. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ito pa pala, 8. Okay, so we have 8. Tama ba, 8? Okay, so we have 8. How about for 8 to 9? So we have 1, 2. Tama ba? We have 2. Okay, so tingnan natin kung tama yung ating bilang. Ano total lang ating frequency? What's the total of our frequency? May isa po doon malapit sa 3. Which one? Ay, ito, number 6. Ito pala. 6 to 7. So, ito ay 9. Okay. Okay. Oo nga, ayun. Sabi nila, 9 daw po yung sa class na, sa third class, which is 6 to 7. Okay, so salamat sa kaya, ibig sabihin talagang nagbibilang din kayo. Okay, so what is the total number of frequency? We have 2, 4, 6, 7 times 5, 35. Okay. Ayan. So, ito yung paggawa natin ng group data o group frequency distribution table. Okay? Okay, so let's have the assessment. Organize the following data using, first is for ungroup, and then the second one is group. Okay, number of red dresses each student owned. Okay, so umpisahan natin for ungroup frequency distribution table. Okay, so we have the number or the observed values for the first column. Second one is for the tally, and then third is for the frequency. Okay, what are the observed values from our data? What are the observed values? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we have 5? Yes, we have also 5. About 6. Do we have 6 here? 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay. The next is for tally mark. Okay, for tally mark, let's count the occurrence. Nagkakasipat sa mami. Mamaya na, doon ka muna sa kay Lola ka muna. Okay, so let us count the occurrence. For the 1, so we have 1. Okay, then 2, 3, 4. Okay, next. How about for 2? O, sige, pagsunod-sunurin na lang natin para hindi tayo, maduling. Okay, so we have 3, 5, then 2, 4, 2, next one is 4, 7, okay, next is 3, 8, 8. Then next is 2, 5. Then 3, 3, another 3, and then 2, 6, and then 9. Okay, then let us count the tally marks. So we have 4, 5, we have 3 sa 3. Tama ba? Again, we have, and then for 2 is 2, 5 is 2, 6 is 1, 7 is 1, 8 is 2, and then 1. Sige, tingnan natin kung tama So we have the 1, we have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. For number 2, red dresses, we have 2. So let's have 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4 lang pala. 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I right? 4 ba? 4 lang po ang 2. Ayan, okay. So, thank you sa pagtatama. So, we have only 4. Ayan. Next is for 3. We have 3. 1, 2, okay, we have 1, 2, 3. Ayun, ito pala ang 4. Si 4. Okay, next. Yung 4. We have 1, 2. No more 4. Okay, so tama. So 5 natin. 1, 2. Okay. 6 natin is only 1. 7 is 1. Ang 8 natin, 1, 2. Yes, 2. And then 9 is only 1. Okay, so total frequency is what? Joshua Passion, 21 po ang total. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 3. That is 21. Okay. So ito, nagawa na natin siya for ungrouped frequency distribution table. How about for group? Okay. So range natin, the highest is 9 and the lowest is 1. So that would be 8. Okay, so number of classes natin, let's have 5. Okay. So therefore, the class size natin is 8 over 5. What is 8 over 5? 8 over 5 is, okay, so sabi nila Rian, nila Joanne, Cedric, 21. Reka, Maureen. Okay, so 8 over 5, that would be 1.6, or kapag pagka renound off natin, that would be 2 or 2. Okay. So gawa na natin siya ng table. Ayaw niya. Okay, let's have from 1 to 2, and then 3 to 4, 5 to 6, then 7 to 8, 9 to 10. So stop na tayo dahil pasok na yung highest nating observed value, which is 9. Wait lang po. Okay, so let us count.
Kasama ko bumili ha.
Later.
Bumili ko.
Okay.
Kasama ko bumili.
Si ate.
Sabi ni Mami sa...
Okay. Next is the second frequency. Second column, which is frequency. Let us count for the first class. We have 1 to 2. O, ilan ba yung 1 to 2 natin dito? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we have 8. Next, how about 3 to 4? The second class, which is 3 to 4. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 for 3 to 4. How about 5 to 6? Okay, so tama sila Sean, Patrick, and Joshua Passion. How about 5 to 6? Sige nga, pakibilang po yung 5 to 6. The class, for the third class, 5 to 6, Reyka Maureen Rock. We have 3. Lorraine Ann, Cedric Vince, 3. So bilangin natin ang 5 to 6. So we have 1, 2, 3. Yes, so this one is 3. How about for the fourth class, which is 7 to 8? 7 to 8 natin. So, Ray Marin Rock, Joa Nicole, Sabrina Joyce, 2. Okay, so let us count. Tingnan natin, 7 to 8. So, we have 1, 2, 3. So, we have 3. And lastly, 9 to 10, we have 1. Okay, total frequency. Ano total frequency natin? 2. Again, total frequency natin ay 21. Okay, so ganun yung paggawa natin ng frequency distribution table for group data. Okay? So ano ba yung pinagkaiba natin? Ano ba yung pinagkaiba ng ungrouped and group data natin? Okay, ano ba yung pinagkaiba? So for the ungrouped data, kung mapapansin nyo, okay, bawat observed values, lahat yon ay isa-isa nating nilalagay. Okay, unlike for group data, okay, wherein meron tayong classes, okay? Meron kasi tayong class interval na ibinibigay. So, bawat classes, sa bawat row, okay, meron tayong class interval. Okay, and also, ang ungrouped data, ginagamit siya kapag kaunti lamang yung observed values natin or konti lamang ang elements ng data natin. Unlike for the group data, ginagamit naman yun kapag large, okay, large number of data natin or the elements of our data ay madami. Okay? Ayun. So that would be the end of our online tutorial class. So sana ay may natutunan kayo sa hapon na to kahit na medyo meron tayong mga commercial break kasi yung anak ko'y ginugulo ako. Okay, so see you again next Friday, grade 7. Sama-sama tayo maging matatalinong learners. Bye-bye!
Sigurado ako na marami ka na namang natutuhan sa ating ETUlay tutorial session ngayong araw. Tandaan, ito ay hindi lamang para sa ating mga mag-aaral, kundi pati rin sa ating mga minamahal na guro at mga magulang na kaagapay natin para maituloy ang pagkatuto sa kabila ng nararanasang pandemya. Patuloy ding sumubaybay sa DepEd TV para sa mga araling ginawang video episodes. Mapapanood ito mula Lunes hanggang Sabado, alas 7 ng umaga hanggang alas 7 ng gabi sa inyong mga telebisyon. Abangan sa Lunes mula 1:00 ng tanghali ang iba pang aralin sa ating ETUlay free online tutorial session sa Science. I-like and subscribe at manatiling nakasubaybay sa ating ETUlay tutorial session sa DepEd Edtech Unit FB page at Educational Technology Unit channel sa YouTube at sa DepEd Tayo at DepEd Philippines social media accounts. Paalam!